start of the cooking area for an Argentinian barbecue. I'm going to run a bit of blockwork down the sides here. I'll bring this stonework up, do some bricks at the front, do a fire area in the middle, with a fireproof board and some tiles, tiles at the back, tiles on the other side of the blockwork. So it will look like something. So we'll just do a video now of me building all the various bits, getting it ready for the Argentinian barbecue. It's all a bit wet this morning. This time of year is a bit of a nightmare to do anything like this because everything's wet, the temperatures are low, nothing really goes off. I've got to try and work somehow, so never the right weather for a brickie. We run a block across the back now. There'll be tiles on the back of that and bricks on the front of this. We'll run another course, that's the final height then. Just put some starter ties on the wall just to tie it all in. Put a few wall ties across now as well. This will have tiles on it as well. So the other side now, we're just going to do a single row of blocks. It's still all look the same from the other side. It's just because we've got stonework on the other side of the blocks inside. That's why we're not going to put a block inside. So next stage is putting these bricks like this, which I think is a plinth header. I thought it was a cant brick, single cant, but I'm pretty sure it's a plinth header because it's quite slim there. So we're going to put 4 of these up like that. We'll have brickwork alongside it. They're not going to tie together because we're putting these on edge effectively, and these will be laid the regular way. But it'll look alright when it's done. So put 4 of that. So we're a bit wobbly doing it because these don't like to soak in the moisture. So it will be wobbly. We'll give it a go. We've cut the first brick to make sure we finish at the right height. So we're taking 30mm off to allow for the 3 joints. We've just got to set this brick alongside this block enough to allow for a bit of tile adhesive. That's about where we want to be. This is where it's going to get interesting. easiest thing to lay. There's not a lot of surface area going on to get it done. And they're all different lengths and sizes, they're not all exact. So old. Old bricks are a nightmare. Well, a nightmare trying to do them like this. Just a bit more to it. Not going to touch that now, leave it go off a bit, we can perhaps just clean some of the joints up there. There'll be a tile cover in the bottom of these bricks. So yeah, we'll do the other side and then we can carry on with the rest. So we've got all our bricks on up top, they can go off now. It's a case of building this stonework up. We've set up a little string lines, acts as a little plumb bob. Give us a nice straight corner. A lot of corners on this, so I've got a lot of cornerstones out ready to use. So we'll work from the corner here. Just got a semi-dry mix. It's probably a touch wetter than what I want, but it'll do the job. Plonk him in here. Don't want to touch that line, we want to just be off it. And the rest of this wall, just cut a stick to the distance the stone should be out there. You just can't use a level on some of them because they're so in and out. Just slot in there. There, we'll just put a little piece there then. And build a bit across there now, build up a little corner then. And you just want to chuck anything you can find, well, anything that's hard in the back here, anything you're not going to use. Save you putting so much mortar in. And also you put too much mortar in then you can't go too high, but you can fill in with stuff and you get a little bit higher in a day. You want to get to this height, next to the stone now. Get away with this stone. This will give us a nice platform to come off this corner. The next one, then you always got to think the next stone. Not like brickwork, because you can put a brick down, you're not going to worry about the next one. The stone, we've got to worry about what's coming next. There. That line up. Put a corner on the end now. Sometimes you pick a stone up and it just works. Which is this one here. Edge off. Do there. Something chunkier here then, just to break that line up. And enough away from any straight joints. You've got to be careful, this is a bit top heavy. So this is when you've got to be careful how much you pack in behind it.